get started. We're going to do a mixed mani with two of the new summer colors, Los Angeles and Frond of You. So there's no particular order you need to do your mixed manis. I have a pattern that I like to pick for which nails I like my accent nails to be, but you don't have to do that. You can pick whichever nails you want for each color. Some people do every other, some people do this one and that one, this one and this one. It's up to you. But for this particular manicure, I'm going to do this on these two fingers, and I'm going to do the hot pink on these three. So first things first, you want to be sure that you haven't used any lotion, cuticle oil before you get started, and that your hands are nice and clean. I like to have my cuticles pushed back to so that way they're nice and even. I like to be sure that my fingernails will file down and cut to the length that I like them. So we'll start with Frond of You first. So when you open your package, comes this nice little package like this, and it gives you the instructions on Colorstreet's application. And so you'll just take this nail prep pad and wipe down all your fingers. And after you do that, you can take this nail file off. I use scissors and cut the very end off so that way there's plenty of room to put the strips back in and reseal the bag. All right, so I already know what size strips go on each of my fingers, and I want this really leafy pattern. And so I'm going to do my pinky, and then I'm going to do my index finger with this one. So we'll start with the pinky here, and what you do is you just take this purple strip off, then the silver tab, and then pull this little part right here. And you want to get this as close to your cuticle without touching it. If you were not happy with the placement, you could always gently lift it back up and reposition it. I'm happy with that. So we'll just kind of rub that down to make sure it's nice and smooth. There's no wrinkles. And then we'll take our thumb, perforate right at the edge of the nail there, and we'll clean up this excess nail strip here in just a second, okay? So we'll get this put on over here. So 2 nails already done, and remember that whenever you're doing your manicure, you want to start with you want to do your thumbs last, so that way you can use them as a tool. I just use my thumbnail to kind of just clean that little piece up. And then all you do here is wherever there's excess, you just use your thumb and just gently pull down and get that excess off. So just like that, we've got our 2 nails done. So we got our 2 little accent nails done, and now we'll move on to the Los Angeles. The reason why Colorstreet puts this cardboard in front of the neon colors is because the neon colors will fade in the light over time, so this way you have the absolute best color when you opened your package. Look at how gorgeous this pink is. I'm so excited. And here we go. So remember, as close to your cuticle without touching. And if you start to get a little wrinkle fold in your nail down here, all you have to do is kind of tug down over and it'll smooth that right out. I find that with most of Colorstreet's colors, they are way more stunning in person than online. Alright, so I already got these done. So just want to pull up and over your nail so that way you don't get any wrinkles, and then just smooth the sides down. So as soon as you're done, I always recommend that you go through and just kind of smooth down all the sides and the ends, especially if you had to file anything. So once you get it in here like this, I just kind of press the air out of the bag and then just grab the flat iron and seal the end just like that. Just hold it for a few seconds. It's never ever ruined my flat iron. And then I have the bag from the accent nail front of you.